Souk Waqif used to be the local souk, which is developed with an old type of building, which is the main souk, and it's surrounded with some of the modern building. We don't consider it modern when we say modern, which is concrete. And they were scattered, and they are, it used to be the center souk in that area at the time. Where now, تبيني أدخل في التفاصيل؟ Where now, since the new development that started in the beginning of 2002, to see how we can rebuild the Souk Waqif as it was in year 1964. So we have managed to collect some of the information that we have as photos and aerial photography of that area. We brought some of the artists, local artists, that they are in old age, and they were at the time, maybe not in the 40s, but in the 50s. And they started drawing sketches, how the souk used to be. And since that time, we developed how the way it looks, that the Souk Waqif looks. So then the private office handled that matter, and they start redeveloping, the souk, and it reached to the level that you see now.
واحب ولي عهده الدمين والله احبك يا.
The corniche used to be a there isn't a corniche, but it's a waterfront. It used to be, and it is centered near where the current Diwan Amiri building, and the area where it's called Al Jasra. And Jasra, it's considered an Al Bida' plus Wadi Sail, all of this area, which is they were facing, around the corniche. But physically, the corniche, it was developed in late 70s, where they start refill and reclaim the area of the tower area and the rest of the Dafna area. So then it did take a shape of the corniche that we currently see it. But before, it used not to be the same, totally different. It's more natural and taking, totally different shape. And now what you see, this is, of course, it's a very modern place where you can walk, you do some exercise, you can do a lot of activities in this area, and it's one of the most unique and well-known location, in Qatar.
In the future, will there be more towers?
Towers along the corniche? I don't think so, but it will be some development. But along, the area where we have the tower area, near this area, of course, yes, it will be some development, yes. The Paris, this is a private project, which is done a few years back. The government supported this project by allowing this private company to develop this project. Of course, the land that we see now as a Pearl Island, it's reclaimed land, 100%. There is nothing of it on land. And it's one of the major projects that happened during the last 7 years in Qatar. And I think the other good project that's coming, similar to it, or of course it's much larger, which is the Lusail project.
قد البحر وقد الصحاري الشاسعة وقد حبات المطر والله أحبك يا قطر.
The current international airport used to be as a one single terminal. This is in the old days. Of course, it has been developed from the 70s up until today with so many buildings. And the last current building that was already done, which is the arrival building, and this is going to be in temporary basis. Of course, we are working on a new airport, totally new airport with different location. It's under construction from year 2005, where we started. It will be completed, hopefully, within the coming 2 years to be operated. It's going to be a state-of-the-art airport. It can accommodate up to 15 million passengers per year, where the current airport now, it can cover up to 15 million. This is the current situation. So it will be a totally different development as a new airport than the current one.
Thank you.
أحبك يا